Okay guys, so as you know, back at the homestead for a couple of days, and I need to get into my old garage because there's some bits in there that I want to find, which could help me actually in the build at the moment. I think I've got some original Girling wheel brake cylinders in there, which have become incredibly valuable. So I'm just going to get in there, see if I can get some power in there, and have a route around to see if I can find them. So I've actually located the keys for this door. It's like a fortress getting into this. But there's no power, as I say, so my cousin is going up to get the keys for his workshop to see if we can turn the power on, or if not, we can run an extension cable over here. But as I say, I'm going to go in through this door now. There's another padlock on here as well, so let me see if I've got the keys for that. Okay, so we now have some power running in here, and oops. Look at this, the workshop, and look at that, the incomer is no longer buzzing. Can you believe it? Why, oh why, was it was it never fixed while I was here? I was here for, Christ, 3 or 4 years I was working in here, and it buzzed all the time. And honestly, the lights haven't been on for over 4 years. It's unbelievable. There's my mezzanine level. All the old machinery. That'll last for hundreds of years, that will. It's already lasted hundreds of years. How very cool. The old workshop. All my old stuff up there. 2 removable cross members there from the palaver I had with the chassis. All the sprite bits. Right, so this is really cool being back in the garage. Just to give you an idea. As I say, I haven't been in here myself for ages. The last time I wanted to come in here, it was there was no power and I didn't have enough time, so I didn't come in. So I haven't been in here for, Christ, I think about 4 years or so. And there are all the parts, so that's what I want to have a look through. I've still got all of my tools under here. I really want to bring all that to Germany, but I just haven't had the opportunity. There's loads of spares over there. And as I say, everything up there. So I'm going to have a look around to see what I can see. And there's my moped, my East German Schwalbe under there. Bloody Nora. How cool is this? My axle stands, all the chocks of wood that I used to use. The gas is still there as well. I've still got my gas. I should take that up to the pottery actually. There's a mirror down there. I wonder why there's a mirror there. Okay, well I'm going to start looking around and I'll show you. Okay, so some gloves lying here from the last time I was in here, which is very useful because I can now use those to go rummaging through those parts there. Okay, it's a bit of a pain. I haven't got a tripod, but maybe I can find something. Okay, can't find anything. So let me just grab this. Okay, so managed to rig something up. So this is, look at this. Oh, I remember these, some BMAC mud flaps which I ordered, and they sent me the wrong ones back then. And it's an original kit for a Land Rover Discovery. So if anybody needs a set of front mud flaps, I think, or are they rear, with this part number, can you see that? Let me know. Right, this is mega heavy. I'm going to put it up here. Oh, Jesus. What's this? Oh, bloody no. Okay, I'm not going to lift that up there because that is way too heavy. So here's my box of parts, or at least some of them. And what I'm looking for Look at that, it's my old. Ooh. That's nice. What's the size of that thing? What I'm looking for are the old brake cylinders, because some bearings there. The brake cylinders, let me see if I can do that, have, yeah, they're expensive things, as I just found out. Oh, there's one. Now then. Are those? What are they? What does that say? Does that say girly? I'm just gonna have to clean that up. Can't read what that says. Okay, well, stop prattling about with that. Let me have a look. Oh, I've got some of these. They're new. Bottom plate for the spring. Water pump. Probably nothing wrong with that. Brake shoes there. Let's get some thing on the action. Nuts and bolts. I've only checked in with hand luggage, unfortunately, on my flight back, but what's this one then? Oh, those are for the front ones. See, they don't look like they're very high quality, those ones, but I'm going to take them anyway, because what I'm trying to do, what I'm planning to do, is to refurbish them and keep them spares. Look at that! I've got a refurbished bottom plate in there for the springs. Jesus. Ah, here, look, more. So they're girling. Look at that. Okay, so that's original. That's original, leaky but original, and I'm thinking quite valuable. So, bonus. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Here's some more. I'm going to take all of these home with me. This looks like a cheap replica, but as I say, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take them all. This one also looks a bit cheap. What it looks like is this is, you know, a one that I had replaced in '95. And I don't know, but I mean, the thing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I can replace the seals, then jobs are good. So yeah, just pulled out this other one here, and I've got here, I think this is a, what's that? Is that the clutch cylinder? But it's original girling, you see. That's the cool thing about it. This here is the slave cylinder. This is, look at that, brass fitting. You can tell that's original. Let me check here, look. Girling. All of these things, man, they are valuable. But these are the seat runners I've got here. Various things like that. What's in here? It's the clutch. I mean, this is the thing, you know, never throwing things away is probably a good idea. What have we got here? Oh, BMW sign. Oh, look at that. There's a head gasket in there. I honestly don't throw anything away. Look at that. And you'll know through all of the dealings I've had with the head gasket. And believe it or not, look at this. This one, look at that. It's absolutely fine. No blows on that whatsoever. Could probably reuse that. There you go, for the next project maybe. And then there's some brake springs, stuff like that. All of these things you can reuse. But I'm really pleased that I never threw away those girling things, because those girling products, because I'm gonna take those back to Germany and look at refurbishing them. And look at this. Do you remember this? This is the this is my old rear differential. Try and get that. It seems to be a bit locked up, actually. Do you remember? God knows when that was, 1996 or 7. I pulled away from a junction a little bit too quickly in the centre of Canterbury, and it went bang, and the half shaft snapped within there. Look at that. Let's see if we can turn it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's still moving. It's a little bit stuck, but I really need to cover this up because it's going to rust otherwise. Look at that, how cool. Look at this, the old sports steering wheel as well. Look at that. It's in actually pretty good condition. It's quite nice to use actually, but it's the original one's much better because you get much better leverage on it, but still in pretty good shape. Okay, so got it all up on the desk in the light, and multi-purpose grease. What I am looking to take back is, I want to take the wheel cylinders back. Let me just organise those. So here are the caps for them. They're all done. I'll take those back as well. So what have we got? We've got, for the larger 11-inch front brakes, we've got both sides. And for the rear, I've also got both of them. So let me think. Is that correct? Yeah, we've got all of them. So this is front, front, back. So if I'm looking at, yeah, I mean, this is a generic thing. But this is Girling, so that's original. So there's one original, and that even has the demarcation on. Look, it's left. So maybe that's, I don't know, front left. That's also a replacement, so I can go over there. And that one is too. So out of all of them, there's only one original Girling cylinder for the larger brakes. But at the back here, I can't say. Maybe this is an OEM Lockheed. Yeah, so I think that's a pretty good make. But this one isn't even that. So this is yet again another make, but I have to clean them up and see if they're worth taking apart and refurbishing, because the housings are fine. Okay, so I just uncovered this lot. Here's a whole bunch of my stuff in here as well. A little pump, a whole lot of welding stuff. I've got tons of stuff in here. Gloves, look at this. Oh, it's mad. I could just start another project in here. Move back and start another project. What else have I got in here? Lots of welding stuff. Oh, there's some flat discs here. Now they're expensive. What's this? Copper grease for brakes, and gloves, and so on. But what else I've got here? I've got a whole set of poly bushes for the chassis. And I've got the old sender unit for the fuel tank. Whole bunch of nuts and bolts here. Grip parts, springs for the brakes. Got tons of stuff here. Oh, I know what they are. They're the look at that. They're the snail connectors here for the adjustable snail cams for the brakes. Seals in here. Got loads of stuff. It's amazing how much you bubble up with a heater hose here, which is old, and some brake lines, flexible brake lines, which I think I bought but then replaced with some braided ones. That's right. Lordy, there's so much stuff here. I'd ideally just love to come over with a van and pick it all up and take it over, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So look, white spirit down there. Loads. Let's put all that back in. Okay, so here we also have some pretty good shaped door tops actually. I bought these for like 99 pence or something, but these are pretty good. They just need, there's a dent on this side which I could probably get out. You can see it there. But these don't look too bad. Look at that. Pretty good condition there. I think I've got some bottoms as well, or just one maybe. Maybe I used one. Right, these are my old ones, which are absolutely knackered, but they've still got the glass. I could still use the glass, but this is quite a good door bottom here. Yeah, that can be reused. Passenger side door. The old exhaust pipe, the old fuel tank there. Okay, morning guys. So I'm in search of an ultrasonic which my dad used to have, and I think we've got in one of the buildings up here. So I'm going to go in search of it. So I've got the keys for the pottery and see what we can find. So hang on 2 secs. Okay guys, so rummaging around in this building which doesn't have any electricity, and amongst broken shelves and stuff, I have found the ultrasonic. So for those of you who don't know, an ultrasonic is a machine which essentially cleans parts, and I can see it's empty. Bugger. Okay, well, we'll have to fill it up then. Makes it easier to carry. So I'm going to whip this down to the house, fill it up with soapy water, and try and clean up those brake cylinder parts. Okay, so we've got the ultrasonic here all set up. We're just filling it up with water. You're supposed to use deionized water and washing liquid. But I haven't got enough time for that because I haven't got any deionized water, but we have boiled some water, which I think deionizes it. So we're going to do another load in there, get that turned on, it all works. Hang on. And what I'm going to do is just clean up these parts, really. So I'm looking to take these as hand luggage on the plane, and that might end up being quite heavy. But anyway, I'm going to try and clean them up first. So what I'm going to do in there first, I'm probably going to try a couple of the wheel cylinders, maybe this one and this one, so I can get them all nice and cleaned up, and then hopefully I'll be able to take them apart. So okay, so just turn the ultrasonic off and got all the parts out. We actually used a scrubbing brush to just help the cleaning process, and yeah, I mean, they don't look brand new by any means, but these original Girling parts are starting to look pretty good. The plunger actually moves within the cylinder. Same with this, although this is actually missing its plunger. That's a good point, actually. I wonder where that is. And yeah, some of these are replica parts because they're very, very heavy. Cast iron, and these are a cast alloy, I'd say. But anyway, we're going to pack those up and make a bag for the plane.